What's going on, webheads, and welcome to day 16 of Spider-Pop's 25 Days of Christmas, Season 4. And today is going to be a wicked exciting video because these videos do only come around once a year. The last time we did make a video like this was for 25 Days of Christmas, Season 3. And this one is going to be a two-parter because tomorrow's Day 17 video is going to be almost a continuation of this video because today we are going to be going over the entire Spider-Pop's collection.
What the heck is that?
That's right, we're finally having a 2023 collection tour. At this point, it's almost a 25 Days of Christmas tradition. But today, we're going to be going over specifically the Spider-Pop's collection, which is going to be most of the Spider-Man collectibles that we actually do have in the collection. And then tomorrow, we will actually be going over Miss Spider-Pop's collection. But with all that being said, I am super excited to get into today's Day 16 video and show you guys all of the wicked webtastic stuff that we do have in the Spider-Pop's collection. But it is just going to be a wicked awesome and webtastic video, so make sure you guys stick around till the end. Alright, and real quick, we do have the Spider-Pop's collection right here, and like I said, we are going to be going over almost everything that we do have in the Spider-Pop's collection. I'm going to be going through all of the shelves over there today, and we're going to be showing you all of the really awesome Spider-Man stuff that we do have in the Spider-Pop's collection, because over the past 4 years, you can see it has grown a lot. I am really happy with the progress that our Spider-Man collection has had over the past few years. So starting off, we are actually going to go over to this shelf right here where we do actually have the Spider-Pop's Christmas tree set up. And as you can see on the top shelf, we do have a few of our holiday Spider-Man Funko Pops. This is the Amazon exclusive that did come out last year. And then we do have this year's holiday Spider-Man in his green sweater. Behind these guys, we do have a few of our Spider-Man pint glasses and then a few other Spidey odds and ends back there. This one right here is actually the first gift that Miss Spider-Pop's actually did get me when we first started dating, so this one is actually really special to me. As you can see on the bottom, it does say, "Love your Spider-Gwen" on the bottom, so it is just a really awesome collectible. It's one that's definitely never going to be leaving the Spider-Pop's collection. And then behind the Christmas tree, this is actually our Spider-Pop's Pocket Pop corkboard, and this is where we actually display all of our Pocket Pops and such that we do actually have in the Spider-Pop's collection. We have trimmed it down quite a bit over the years. I did actually just recently take down a few of the cereal Pocket Pops that I did have up there because I did think they looked pretty good in the Spider-Pop's Christmas tree. And then as you can see, we just have a few Hot Wheels and then a bunch of our pins right there as well. And then moving down to the first actual shelf right here, this is where we have actually most of our Spider-Man Funko Pops right here. So as you can see on the first row, we do have Spider-Girl, Silk, Spider-Man Bombastic Bagman, Gingerbread Spider-Man, Zombie Hunter Spider-Man, Zombie Hunter Spidey, Zombie Hunter Spidey, literally all three of the Zombie Hunter Spideys. And then we have two Spider-Man 2099s, and then up above them, we do have a couple odds and ends here as well. As you can see, we do have our Peter and Ned Marvel Legend 2-pack that we did review on a video earlier this year. And then we do have this Chase Funko gift card that we did actually get in the mail from a subscriber a few years back. And then right here, this is actually one of like the sneakiest, like most valuable things in the Spider-Pop's collection. As you guys know, if you guys have been watching Spider-Pop's 25 Days of Christmas and the Spider-Pop's channel for a little while now, I am actually a huge New England Patriots fan and Tom Brady fan. So throughout high school, Tom Brady was one of my idols. I played quarterback throughout high school, so every time I was practicing, I'd be looking at film on Tom Brady. And then my dad actually did get this one for Christmas for me a few years ago. This was actually before Tom Brady retired. I'm pretty certain Tom Brady was actually still on the Patriots when I did actually get this card. But as you guys can see right there, it is a 2000 Upper Deck Tom Brady rookie card. And it is mint condition, 9 out of 10. So that is actually really good for a football card, especially being PSA graded. But really quick, we'll just move on to the next layer on the shelf. Alright, and as you guys can see, we do have another row of Funko Pops back there. As you can see, we have both of the Iraq Knight, our Make-A-Wish Spider-Man, Spider-Man Bug Eyes armor that we got, I'm pretty sure last year for 25 Days of Christmas. Then we have our original Funko Pop Spider-Man, our previews exclusive Spider-Man right there. Then we do have Iron Spider from Avengers Infinity War, Scarlet Spider, Venomized Spider-Man, Spider-Man in his stealth suit, Hot Topic exclusive that does glow in the dark, Superior Spider-Man, that is a Walgreens exclusive. We were actually just going over that one in yesterday's video. And that one is a pretty creepy Spider-Man. If you guys don't know, that is the one where Dr. Octopus did take over in Peter Parker's body. And as cool of a series as it was, if you really dig down deep in it, it was pretty creepy for Dr. Octopus to be doing stuff like that. But wicked awesome to have as a Funko Pop. The last one on this row is actually going to be this Hot Topic exclusive Spider-Man Marvel 80 Years. This was one of the first Spider-Man Funko Pops that I did get for the collection. After that row, we do have one more row on this shelf. Alright, and there we go. There is the last row right there. We do have, at least on this shelf, because it does continue on the second shelf, right here we do have Walgreens exclusive Superior Octopus, Captain Universe Entertainment Earth exclusive Spider-Man, Previews exclusive Spider-Punk, Cyborg Spider-Man, Target exclusive Cyborg Spider-Man, Box Lunch exclusive Pi Day Spider-Man, and then next to that we do have another Spider-Man Marvel 80 Years. That one is just a common version of it. Then we do have our Collector Corps exclusive Spider-Man Homecoming suit, our LA Comic-Con Doppelganger, and then on this bottom row we do have our Monster Hunter Spider-Man, and then after that we do actually have all three of these Iron Spider Funko Pops. But moving on, we are actually going to go down to this bottom shelf right here. And as you can see right here, this one is a little bit more cluttered on the front at least. You can see our Funko collection just continues down here. It starts with our 2 Iron Spider pop pins. I do have the common version of the pop pin as well as the chase. And then below that you can see we do have a few of our Spider-Man PS4 Funko Pops. We do even have a couple of our Miles Morales Funko Pops right here, as well as our Gingerbread Spider-Man, which is kind of just strewn out right on top of the shelf right there, awkwardly sitting on top of our spare set of Spider-Man lenses. But we'll just try to speed run through this shelf really quick. Alright. And as you guys can see right here on the second row, we just have a few more really awesome Spider-Man Funko Pops. I won't go through naming all of them, but you can just see them right there. Alright, and this one actually doesn't have a single Spider-Man Funko Pop on it. You can see right here the only Spider-Man Funko Pops we really have aren't actually Spider-Man, because we do have Target exclusive glow-in-the-dark Hobgoblin, as well as Into the Spider-Verse Green Goblin. And those are really cool pops, but they aren't technically Spider-Man, so they did make their way to the back of the shelf along with these holiday gingerbread pops. I do really like all of these Funko Pops. I was considering breaking out all of them for this year's 25 Days of Christmas as decorations. Those are pretty much going to be all of those on the top row are going to be Marvel Gingerbreads. On the bottom, I do just have a few of our WandaVision Pops that I actually did decide to keep when I did trim down a lot of my Funko Pop collection earlier this year when we were saving up to get the Spider Pops 3D printer. But with all of those, that is pretty much going to wrap it up for this shelf right here. So let's move on to the next section. Alright, and moving on to over here, this is actually where we start getting into all of the Spider Pops Marvel Legends, and you can see starting at the top right there, we do have somewhat of a Marvel Legends Christmas tree going on, the way we are actually hanging them up, and these are actually going to be the Spider-Man No Way Home Marvel Legends that we actually did review for this year's 25 Days of Christmas just a few videos ago. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure to swing by and check it out after you guys are done with today's collection tour. But as you guys can see right there, it just continues to go down. We have all three of the Spider-Man No Way Home Marvel Legends that did come out initially before No Way Home actually released. And then as we go down, we do continue on the Marvel Legend path with a bunch of our recent Marvel Legends that we did get this year, as well as a few of them that I have picked up for the Spider Pops collection in years past. I'm not sure if I've really gone over either of these ones right here, but we do have our Spider-Man 2099 Marvel Legend, which is actually going to be the comic version of Miguel O'Hara, and then we do also have Webman right here, which is supposed to be an opposite version of the Spider-Man character. We do also have him as a Funko Pop. And then just a few more Marvel Legends back there, as well as the ones we do actually have hung up at the bottom right there as well. And then down here on the floor, I'm not going to pull out all of this stuff, but back here, if you guys have been subscribed to the Spider Pops channel for a while, you know we do have a lot of the Marvel Blacklight Funko Pops. As you can see right here, we have a whole soda shelf that we actually did pick up from Walmart to display our sodas in. So you can see we have 6 Funko sodas right there. And then as you guys can see right here, we just have a few other random Spider-Man things. This is just our Marvel Legends 3-pack box. Then we have a Spider-Man plush, a Marvel storybook, a bunch of Spider-Man board games. You can see we have Connect 4, and we actually have 2 of the Spider-Man Monopolies. And then we do also have an unopened Spider-Man No Way Home, Spider-Man at the Sanctum Workshop Lego set. And then down here, we do actually have this Spider-Man Easter basket, and this is actually right here the first ever Spider Pop Spider-Man mask. I actually did get this one from Denver Fan Expo 2019. It was before I actually started the Spider Pops YouTube channel. But underneath the Spidey mask, we do actually have just a few random things. As you can see, we have one of the McDonald's toys right there from one of the first adult Happy Meals, and then just a bunch of random Spider-Man odds and ends inside this Easter basket as well. So we can now go over the Spider Pop's desk. And this is where it starts to get a little crazy, because there's levels to this. We got Funko Pops, we got Legos, we got comic books, we got DVDs, we got hot toys. Almost anything Spider-Man you can think of is on this desk right here. So we're going to start off at the very top right here with the Spider Pops Lego City. We have probably the saddest Lego minifigure. As you can see, after we got the No Way Home final battle scene, it did come with an Andrew Garfield Lego minifigure head, and unfortunately, he wasn't able to catch Gwen either. We just have a whole bunch of wicked awesome Spider-Man and Marvel minifigures just all throughout this Lego City. But moving on from the Legos, over here we do have a couple of our Spider-Man 3 action figures, including the one we did get signed by the man himself, Sam Raimi. But underneath that, we do also have our limited out of 10,000 Spider-Man No Way Home web slinger. This one was a GameStop exclusive. We also did a video on the Spider Pops channel reviewing this one. But we'll move on. Down here, we do have more of our Spider-Man Funko Pops. A lot of them are going to be our Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man PS5/PS4 Funko Pops, as well as literally all of our Spider-Man Funko Pop covers. We have gone over almost all of them in a Spider Pops video, except maybe the Stan Lee right there. That is also just a really awesome Funko Pop cover.
Me giant cookies.
Ooh, Miss Spider Pops make cookies. Back here we do have a majority of our Amazing Spider-Man comics by Zeb Wells. I do have a few issues that I'm missing that I do need to get, especially before we're able to continue our Amazing Spider-Man comic breakdowns. And then moving to our right, we do have one of our Spider-Man statues with a Mr. Negative Marvel Legend attacking him right on his back. And then we do have my very first Spider-Man hot toy. We did go over this, I believe it was day 25 last year of Spider Pop's 25 Days of Christmas. But moving on, we do have all of our Marvel and Spider-Man Blu-rays and DVDs right here. But moving on to underneath the desk, this is actually where I keep a lot of my extra boxes and stuff. This was actually the box that my current toothbrush came in. Definitely the most webtastic toothbrush you could ever ask for. But in here, we have the entirety of the Spider Pop's Amazing Spider-Man collection right here. This is going to include pretty much all of them that I do have currently in the collection by Zeb Wells, as well as a whole bunch of other Amazing Spider-Man comics. I have to go back pretty far, but we do have some older ones in there as well. And then in this box, the comics do actually continue. I have more and more Spider-Man comics in here. These ones are actually going to be some of the older Web of Spider-Man comics. And then over here, we have a bunch of our Spider-Man books. That's my Kalimba. I completely forgot about my Kalimba. Okay, moving on. That is pretty much everything underneath the desk. So we'll go ahead and move on to this white desk that we do have right here, which is where we do have both of our 10-inch Spider-Man Funko Pops out of the box, as well as our Lego Jonathan right here, looking pretty swaggy. And then along this wall, it is actually going to be pretty much all of my Across the Spider-Verse Funko Pops, which isn't entirely a whole lot. I kind of slacked a little bit on collecting the Across the Spider-Verse line, especially because at the time they were coming out, I was on quite a bit more of a Peter Parker budget. But below those, we do have actually almost all of the Spider-Man No Way Home Funko Pops, and the Spider-Man No Way Home line was a line I was really excited for when it was originally announced. So I definitely had to pick up almost all of these when they did drop. But moving on over here, this is actually all of our Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse Marvel Legends. You can see right there, that is the one that we did actually get signed by Shameik Moore. I am super stoked to have all these. This is the poster that I actually did get during the first day of Across the Spider-Verse release at AMC. At some point, I do need to get a new frame for it because this frame doesn't actually fit the full poster. As you can see, it's hanging out a little bit at the bottom right there, but it's okay. Still looks wicked awesome. Alrighty. And with all of that, that's pretty much everything that we have to go over for the Spider Pops collection. If you guys saw something that you want to see me go over in a future video, feel free to comment that down below. But other than that, I'm pretty sure that is just about everything. So let's just go ahead and wrap up today's Day 16 video.
Alright, and that is going to do it for this year's Spider Pops 2023 Spider-Man Collection Tour. Just a whole bunch of wicked webtastic Spider-Man collectibles. I am super stoked that I was able to show it all off for all of you guys today. But with that being said, that is pretty much going to do it for today's Day 16 video. Like I said in a previous 25 Days of Christmas video, we are trying to do a Q&A video for one of our Spider Pops 25 Days of Christmas finale videos. It could be Day 24 or Day 25, I haven't quite decided yet. Right now we currently have around 4 to 5 questions to answer on the video, but I am hoping to get a few more. So if you guys do have any questions to ask your friendly neighborhood Spider Pops for one of our holiday finale videos, be sure to comment down below and you could be featured in a Spider Pops 25 Days of Christmas Season 4 video. But with that being said, that is pretty much going to do it for today's Day 16 video on the Spider Pops channel. I do hope you guys enjoyed our 2023 collection tour as much as I did making it for all of you guys. Make sure you guys tune in bright and early for tomorrow's Day 17 video where we are going over Miss Spider Pop's Webtastic collection. But with all that being said, that is going to do it. So make sure you guys are staying safe out there, staying frosty and having fun, of course. Have an amazing rest of your day, webheads. Bye-bye. We caught Spider-Man! Nice. Close. I almost got it. Almost got it.